Do you like Rafael, guys? Learning through the entire video. We're gonna do is chart view analysis April, upcoming analysis, the Euro stock. With the charts, let me put them over. Everyone can see them. The market is closed. That means we can take it relaxed. There is no pressure. There is nothing that's gonna even allow us to take any trade while we're analyzing, because most of the time when you do analysis, you actually want to trade as well and jump into that trade. Before starting into gold, let's look in the right table that you can see here, or right window. Ton USD, Flocky Pepper, Baby Dodge, not really anymore. Let me remove it. I don't know how, like this. Now we changed everything. Just give me a second, please. Back on it. So Shiba, Dodge, XRP, BNB, Bitcoin, the dollar itself, Ethereum, and gold. Actually, gold needs to be at the top. These are my most important cryptocurrencies, or gold or dollar, just that I watch. I have invested, as probably my real followers of the channel and traders that follow me probably know, that Ton is one of my biggest holdings at the moment. It's just because I believe in that Ton way more than it is at the moment. At $3 is just undervalued. Then the other cryptocurrencies, I don't want to go too deep into that, but I'm holding each one of them. I'm holding as well a good amount. Yeah. So yeah, I would love to see everything just pumping up again on the crypto side. That's it. Now let's move forward with gold. And the first thing that I want to speak about, and I'm going to try to make it really not too long, because I don't like talking too much about the same, but I'm just going to try to explain you the month April, why it has been very tough for me just overall to trade it. April is a month that I will always remember. April 2025 has brought a lot of new knowledge into my area. I'm going to be really honestly with you, because April has showed me the fundamental ups and downs and how they really react on the markets. Because let's say 2 years ago, I've been watching nothing fundamentals. I've been watching literally nothing, no news, know what's happening in the US, know what's happening in the world, know what's happening in the economy, nothing. I was literally just watching the charts. With the time being on the charts and then having a president as Trump, which I don't want to talk bad now, but he is just like a guy that brings in a lot of volume, let's say it like that, into the stocks, into the markets, wherever it is, he's just bringing a lot of volume, more than Biden. Yeah, you can imagine, and you can understand probably. Yeah, if Biden said something, nothing happened. If Trump says something, straight up down, up down. Yeah. So this is the thing I mean. Now, I started really enjoying watching fundamentals as well, because it is something new. It is something that I always wanted to, but I could never, because I just didn't understand much enough about that. I didn't understand what is good for gold. If there is tariffs, is it good for gold? Or if there is a war, is it good or bad for gold? And all these kind of things. Or for example, the euro and all the issues that is happening in Europe. Is this good for gold or is this bad for gold? All these kind of things I didn't really pay attention to, because I didn't want to and I didn't know how to. So now April has been a really fully fundamental month, which has brought a lot of lessons for me in the table or on the table, because I failed a lot. And that is that you need to still understand, we as the retail, me and you and the end users, everyone, our friends, not big people, simply just said like that. We always get the news after it has happened on the charts. Yeah, it's clearly because the big players are getting these kind of informations way faster because of their resources. So then the question now is, this is what I said last time as well. Once we get those news, the question is now, how long will this news affect or impact the charts the way we think? So with Trump and with the tariffs now last month, where something happened, then something actually don't happen because the tariffs were delayed or something, or he just said, no, I'm not gonna do the tariffs now. And then again it happened. Then again another country, it did not happen for them. Then this happened, then this happened. It was so much up and down that we didn't have the right time to actually follow a fundamental prediction because it already changed again. You understand what I mean? Yeah. So he said tariffs is going to be 120, 130, 100, whatever percent for this and that country. Gold, boom, flew up, really insane. Then he said, no tariffs, boom, down again. Then he said, for this country, I'm going to turn the tariff on, for this one even more, and this and that, and then boom, up again. And this is how I mean with, when I say once we receive those news, the market has already made the decision and the direction. The question is just how long it's going to follow it. We didn't even have the time to follow the prediction because the prediction already changed due to the new fundamentals. Okay, so this is overall just said about April, and literally just being also one of my losing streaks that I had in my life, and I appreciate that because I learned a lot. So when there are these kind of uncertainty or this kind of not really 100% sure if this or that is going to happen, I'm going to just try to avoid trading this time. Yeah, because it is unnecessarily going in with your predictions when they are literally wiped out in a couple of minutes because just the economy is at the moment not where it wants to be or it should be, because the parties are not happy. He's not happy. He's not happy. As long as they are all unhappy at the moment, yeah, with the deals and everything, we are really unclear in the complete situation in the market moves and everything. Now, with Trump also coming as a president, he's brought in like a really big wage on the crypto side. Yeah, like the importance of him towards crypto and towards being president is huge as well. Now, this all brings up a mess and mixes up things. Yeah, and even for me, it mixes it up a lot. So that's what just happened in April. I hope in this month that we're not going to have these kind of ups, downs. Yeah, I hope just everyone in the world is going to try to be more clearly with everyone. Just, hey, yo, this is tariffs. Okay, this is tariffs. And then it's done until it's fixed. And it's not fixed in 2 days or in 1 day. So please, you all probably knew, yeah, this is no hate, and I don't want to bring too much politician or politic inside my live stream, but you all seen when Ukraine, the President Zelensky, went to the US and out in the social media and into the news, everyone, or the US especially, made Zelensky look very, very rude in this interview. Now, what happened now, a few days ago, they signed a deal. But this day when it happened, where Zelensky was in the US or whatever, US said, we don't want to deal with you anymore. We don't want to work with you. You're very rude, blah, 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 everything like these kind of things. And now, after a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I don't know, a month maybe, they signed a deal. So this changes again. Yeah. This is a perfect example of what I mean. If it allows us some time, then we can work with that. If it's just too quick decisions that are up, down, then we're going to be unable to really see a clear direction on gold. With that, finish April now. Yeah, goodbye, bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye. It's a new month, it's new blessings, it's new opportunities, so we are here. So we're gonna move into the next part of the live stream, which are now chart view analysis. What we've just done was April. This is something that was just deep into my heart, and I wanted to speak with you guys about that because I know when it's a tough month for me, I know for my community it is as well, because I know a lot of people put a lot of trust into me, which at some point I sometimes don't like, but then on the other hand, I love it as well. And this is also a passion of me, or has become a really strong passion. Let's go and see what is happening on gold. I'm gonna go into 1 day time frame, and I'm actually gonna try to clear the chart by giving you a chart without anything. Okay, this should be empty. Perfect. Again, just a confirmation question. Can everyone see me, hear me, and see my screen? Please double two, send me a number 2 if you can see, hear me, and see my screen, everything. So I'm not speaking or showing anything that you can't see, guys. Text me double two, yes, perfect. A lot of double 2s, perfect. Okay, let me delete that one. This is already late. Support resistance does not exist here anymore, my brother. Okay, let's move on with just looking into gold in a really zoomed out higher time frame. Whenever you're gonna zoom into a daily time frame like that, you're gonna see always gold somehow pushing upwards. It has just always been like that. This is nothing I want to teach you today, because this is something everyone knows about already. But what we have is that in such a range, yeah, of, let's say, December 23, this is maybe 1 year now, a little bit more let me make it easier. You can all see this box, yeah? This is daily time frame. If I take this similar box, then it's just gonna show us the exact amount of days that it's showing in this bullish upwards trend. So now, taking the low to the top, you can see 52% change. Now randomly here, just 16%. Here, 54, actually also a lot, but not 52. Yeah, this is 52, and this is, no, this is not, this is wrong, man, because this is the double, man. It's because the more value it gets, the percentage is different as well. 120,000 points. I think let's keep it at points so it's easier to calculate. 120,000 points. This is just 54 points, 54,000 points. So this is the double, a bit more than double even. So obviously what we had now, yeah, since the last 2 years is obviously a very, very strong uptrend on gold. Why is that? It's also because all the fundamental and everything that is happening in the world, keep it easy, Russian-Ukraine war, Iran-Israel attacks, the Gaza thing that was heated up before they dealed, then US, the elections, Trump becoming president, then the tariffs, all these kind of things are the reason for this strong push upwards. This is something we don't see always on gold, yeah? Like I said, gold has always been bullish, but that strong bullish, it's really strong. So obviously looking into a daily time frame like that, we want to buy. But now in a current situation, when we look into the daily time frame, we always have a top and we have a lot of bottoms. At the moment, why we have just one top is because gold is close to the all-time high. It's not playing somewhere here. It's literally at the top. Now, with that being said, is we're gonna see retracements, which we are seeing at the moment right now. Yeah, such a strong retracement was really killing a lot of people as well, because the bullish momentum just broke for a couple of days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost a week. Yeah, before, let's have a look here. The maximum bearish day that gold has was 1, 2 in a row. Here maybe 3, 4. Here maybe 2, 3. Here again 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 7 days is a lot that has happened since here, since the bullish strong upwards. So now we're gonna be carefully with buying into the big retracement in the bigger time frame. The bigger time frame usually tends to follow by the end of the trading day, if you understand what I mean, by the end of US session especially, because during the day the decision is not made yet. The decision is so open because it is just so many hours ahead. Until the end of the day, usually what happens, we're going to see a reverse to the direction gold really want to move. And this is what you can see here on the daily time frame, on the candlesticks. If you move into, let's say 1 hour, I'm going to explain you exactly what I mean. Yeah. So what we said is the ending usually, it is never 100% what I'm saying, guys. Yeah. Usually, the ending day gives the clear direction what's going to happen. What's going to happen tomorrow maybe as well. New York session opened, bullish up. This is maybe not the day we can example. We take a good, perfect example. But for example here, bullish up, New York sun was ending, Asia session pumped down. New York opened, pumped up, pumped down again. Asia session opened, continued it. London session opened, continued it. New York session opened, pumped up, crashed again. Pumped up, here is not really a crash, but here's maybe again. Yeah, with crash, I mean just big red candles at the moment. And this is what reflects on the daily time frame. This is why we have so many in a row bearish days. Where is the next stop for me? The next stop would be probably here to liquidate people, maybe a little bit more below that. This is strong support zones that I would obviously try to look to buy. Why is that? Because here is the clear strong breakout to an upwards trend continuation. Now having a retest into this zone could be a strong potential buy to continue the bullish trend. Obviously, this comes in as well with is the fundamentals at the moment respecting a bullish upwards trend. With that being said, I'm going to write it down here so it's very easy to understand. So if tariffs stay the same, which means that the tariffs are turned on, they are active, yeah, they do come in effect for every country to actually pay more to the US, then I see a potential breakout again upwards to a new high. If which is actually in the making at the moment, if USA or US, let's keep it simple, US turns down tariffs or makes more deals, then, oh, did I just killed everything. Yeah, then it's hard, then I don't think so. Because if US turns down tariffs again, the economy is going to be calmed down again. There is no more rush, there is no more scared, like people are not scared. This is simple reason. I think I don't need to explain it very much, yeah? Because if there is tariffs, countries are unhappy. They are losing money to US, for example. US is profiting in this time, of course, but the other countries are losing a lot. So they need to make a deal. They need to somehow turn off these tariffs. They shouldn't stay for them, obviously. So just as easy as that, tariffs is something we really got to keep watching at the moment, especially when it comes to reflecting fundamental and technical. Now, if it does happen like what is in the talking at the moment, that China is about to make a deal with US, what can happen is then we gotta still watch the zone, yeah, but a breakout to downwards is more potentially likely to see, or we can see it more likely than when the tariffs are gonna stay, that we're gonna have a more stronger retracement until gold decides to go back up again. Because for gold to going up that much in value, it's not easy. It's not because gold is something that everyone looks, because everyone's saying gold is a safe haven, everyone likes to invest in gold. This is what people say everyone likes to and everyone should. But the most people aren't, especially retail isn't. This comes from big people that are doing these kind of big investments when there are big decisions or fundamentals, like at the moment. A lot of fundamentals today, guys. Sorry for that, but it is what it is. It is that. Nothing else. So now this is clearly something that I can tell you from my perspective at the moment, just watching the chart. There's not much more I can tell you. Seeing a retrace from here, I would be probably not in the buy, yeah, even if it can happen. Man, I need to make this stupid premium now. 1 second, I don't want my information to be leaked here. Account and billing. Let me just get this done, guys, because it's always annoying me. And I in Germany, like I said, I had it, but then here credit card and things changed, so I didn't. $160. You want 160 for that, man? You're getting more expensive and expensive. But I can't see this advertisements anymore. I can pay with crypto. Wow, that's something cool, man. I'm gonna do that on crypto trading. This is not something I've seen when I subscribed the last time, guys. Look at this. If you want to pay for me, you can go ahead, guys. No, I'm joking. Please do not, because I'm gonna send it. They're gonna get it double then. What a joke. Scan the QR code. Invalid. Why is it invalid? It's wrong. It's invalid, it says. Is this ERC20? Yeah, it is. Let me copy the address and send it to myself. Guys, do you enjoy the live stream so far? Text me. Give me a feedback. Chat with me during the live. Do you enjoy the live stream so far? How much do I need to send? 19976. Hey guys, did someone just send it? Because it started to scan before I sent it, man. I hope not, because it's gonna be gone probably. They're not gonna send it back, or will they? I hope then to you, because I didn't want anyone to pay for me, in case you do. Okay, we done it. Stupid advertisements are gone now. Okay, perfect. Bless you as well. let's go and try to get deeper into that. Let's try to keep it more like that you need some experience to understand this now. For that, I need to switch back to my chart. Okay. Oh wow, I can use a 10 minutes time frame now with premium. Why the fuck would I use 10 minutes? Okay, you can see this trend line, guys. Everyone can see this trend line. A perfect trend line. Yeah, we could have sold many times, but as I was a bit more likely into the sideway of fundamental being really manipulated throughout the day, I didn't made the best profits on this trend line, but at this one I did. At this one I did. As you can see, we had many opportunities to just simply sell the trend line. Whenever it comes there, just sell it. Obviously, at some point, you gotta be carefully because they're gonna be wicks up and fake breakouts like here. This is liquidation grabs or wicks and stop loss hunting and stuff like that. There's a lot going on the financial markets, guys. You can name it whatever you want. Now, with this trend line here, this was more likely a trend line that went through many days, yeah, which is then hard to go for the trend line and respect it too much because it takes days. And as scalp traders, for me, better trend lines are, for example, these kind of trend lines. Yeah, alone Asia session reacted 3 times, London session reacted 2 times in the 15-minute time frame. Yeah, if you go into 5-minute time frame where actually we can see the exact moves, we had maybe more than what I just said. For example, here's the first one, already 160 pips, which is more than enough. The other one over 200 pips, the other one 150 pips, this one here maybe 70 pips, a smaller one, this one 50 pips. This is still big moves, guys, 50, 60 pips. Yeah, sorry, this one must be from here. Man, this Raffaello is killing my mouth everywhere with this little thingies. Don't know the name, you know? Do you know what I mean? When you eat them, it doesn't leave you alone for 10 minutes. But it still tastes fucking good. Do you like Raffaello, guys? Type in the chat, come on. Chat me. Okay. Yes, best. Thank you. Enjoying it, of course. Yes. Yeah, okay. So these kind of trend lines, guys, are more likely the ones that I love to trade because it's just more in a smaller time frame. It's happening over the day many times. Because me as a scalp trader, I'm going to be honestly with you, I don't know what you think, and if you think this is less or not, I don't even bother, I don't even care, because this is for me enough. If I make 60, 70 pips a day, I'm happy. Yes, I know there might be traders that are going for 1,000 pips, 500 pips. Yeah, of course, bro. If I could get that every day as well, I would take it. I would not, deny it. But you gotta be thankful and grateful for the things that you get. And 60 pips, 70 pips, 100 pips a day keeps the doctor and the 5 to job and 9 to 5 and job away, or whatever you wanna say. Man, that's a blessing to make 60 pips a day. Imagine making 60 pips every single day. I need to stop eating this Raffaello. That's really annoying me a lot. I'm sorry. I never eat it. How can you never have eaten Raffaello? Do you like Raffaello, guys? Oh, well, depends where you are from. It's not like it's very big popular all over the world. Do you like Raffaello, guys? I need to try it now. Yeah, you can. Yeah, so yeah, of course I would obviously take more pips as well, not gonna deny it, but we should be happy with what we get and then appreciate that we even got the 60 pips in our direction. Moving forward now for the upcoming topic, upcoming analysis. Let me just remove all this mess here where I've just shown you on a longer time frame. Obviously, you see way more opportunities that has happened. Moving forward for the next week, we can see that gold again is creating another sideway here. Between this range and this range, we can see a sideway. Do you all see and agree with me? Because we broke out here, then we have a retest here, and once the retest has finished and completed it and decided to continue the sideway, we had a big drop. Now, US session finished, it closed right here somewhere in the middle. Now we're gonna have the markets opening tonight in a few hours, and then it's gonna 100% go for one of these directions. It cannot just do anything else than that. Once we get into that reaction, the time probably will be, if Asia session has a lot of volume, Asia session alone can make the direction, probably. Because if you check this Asia session reaction here, it opened somewhere here, went up 260 pips. If this scenario happens here again, we will be here. Then probably London session opening, we would sell this. Man, lovely if this happens, guys. Do you like Rafael, guys? Lovely, we just found our setup for tomorrow. And why I'm more focused into selling? Because Trump again said that he might make deals with China. So then we need to sell. You get me? Another reason why I would be selling this is because the USD and dollar itself, the stocks, are at the moment more likely in a reversal pattern because they've been really down hard during this decisions of Trump that has somehow affected obviously the stocks of the US as well. Not gonna lie that US, even like when the other countries did bad, they still did good. No, they had bad time as well. And at the moment, it's more likely a bullish push upward. They have a lot of buy pressure, which is then a sell pressure for gold. This is what you need to understand. Dollar and the stocks of the US, if they get pumped, gold goes down. If they are getting crashed, go down, gold goes up. Because gold is being compared to the dollar. The price changes if the dollar price changes as well, or the stocks. Now, this is my upcoming view for next week. Simply this. We have a sideway here, again a new one after a breakout. Obviously, for a continuation, we will probably see another breakout of this, and then another sideway, and then continue. Because this is exactly what is happening now for a while. Here up here, we have smaller sideways. Because this is not necessarily needed to go into deep here. Because it's really not much candles. Now, moving forward here, you can see a really big sideway. Now, another sideway, and then probably another reaction downwards. This is most likely what is going to happen. The chance of gold dropping down at the moment is higher than going up. Why? I'm going to simplify it as possible. The tariffs are there already. So what can only happen? It can only get better. It can't get much more worse. Or if Trump decides to put another 100% on top, then of course it's going to get worse. But I think he's really like at the top of everything already. And me honestly, I don't think he's going to keep the tariffs. This is more likely to scare the people and to manipulate the markets a bit. Trump is not really stupid, let's say like that. He's really clever in what he's doing. And he is really fighting for his country. So my predictions are that there's a big opportunity for the US to buy cheap in, because everything is down. So he gets it down and then buys it back strong up. Tactic Trump, is it right? If yes, hit me up. I figured it out. So yeah, in the longer run, of course, gold is going up. In the short term, I see gold going down more because the tariffs are really worse and they are there already. And if they get fixed, then we're going to see a retracement. And the second thing is Ukraine and Russia. Also, I see this finally coming to an end somewhen this year, probably. I hope it's going to end. I don't support any kind of war. It does not matter who's right, who's wrong. It's just not good at all. But I see this ending very soon as well. Why do I see that? Because Trump has connected this deal with getting minerals from the Ukraine or whatever with he's combined it or connected it, whatever, with fixing the issue of Russia with him, for him, together. So if this happens, obviously, then this is another reason for gold to retrace, because if there is no war, then gold is not that popular. If there is a big war or there is a war going on, everyone goes to gold. Okay? And the big moves are the big players that are doing it, and we are just following the big players, simply as that. So we're gonna wait for the big players to make the move tomorrow, give us a retest at the previous level, and then sell it. So you can take a screenshot, you can do whatever you want. I'm gonna be obviously on the charts anyways with you tomorrow, but this zone or these zones that you can see at the moment here are really the most important zones that you will need for the next week. Because I'm gonna try to, again, call it very easy. Smaller, not even more. Okay, so here, this week, upwards, it remains support. This here remains support. This here remains support. This here remains all support. This range, yeah, this not anymore. So this now, here, here's a breakout. Yeah, so that means it's no longer support anymore. Now this is resistance. Yeah, because support became resistance because of this breakout. Now this here above before was a retrace, a resistance, which is gonna still remain a resistance and is not gonna change until it does not get a breakout. So sorry. So this is a level to sell because it is clearly a resistance since 23 April, long time until now. This is a fresh resistance, and this is the support at the moment. Yeah, these are the most important levels that you need for the next week. Let's say for the first 1-2 days of the week, because it can happen that we see a breakout of this and then maybe it's gonna change. Yeah, maybe we see a breakout above here and then I don't think so, but it could happen. Then this is no longer resistance again, then this is support again, and change, and so on and so on. But for the moment, I can guarantee you that if you have these zones and if you try to, obviously you gotta be very carefully before entering any trade, guys. This is no financial advice and I do never guarantee any kind of profits. But in the best scenario and in the coolest one, this upcoming week, we see slow volume, let's say not too strong volume. We see a little bit of volume, but not too much. And we see the sideway continuing before it makes a breakout. That would be very lovely for the next week. This is what can happen. Then what else can happen is we get a breakout of this support and create a new resistance here, yeah, by continuing going further down, or we're going for this resistance. This is the only thing. Of course, this is a big ass range, yeah. These predictions that I'm giving here are probably not the easiest one that you can trade and make a lot of profits off, but that's just the overview of what is actually going on gold. Where are the bigger zones and bigger time frames? Even though I'm on 15 minutes time frame, this is such a long sideway that if you go into 1 hour time frame, you're gonna see clearly exactly the same that I see on 15 minutes. Can you agree? Look at this top here, all resistance, all support. It's the same, yeah. 15 minutes is, if you zoom it out, of course. If you look into the 15 minutes like this, then it's not good, of course, yeah. If you zoom it out like that, it's similar if you're in the H1. Can we have this live every Sunday? Oh, this question, man, this question. I kind of like this question, but on the other hand, I don't like it as well. Let me explain you why I like it. Because this pushes me to do more, because I like what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. On the other hand, I don't like this question as well, because in the beginning of this live stream, I said, don't care and worry about anything else. Why are you thinking about the next Sunday right now? You should be just thinking, and just your brain should be on what I'm speaking about and showing you, not about what's next week, and for asking more and more. Okay? So just explaining you why I like it and why I don't like it. Okay, so far, I hope you have enjoyed this part. I hope you all had a blessed start into the first sections of my live stream. We're going to be moving into the second section, which let's move on forward to the next part of what's going on here now. So that's a very funny story, actually. Yeah. That's a really funny one. So, I came here. Let me just check. I'm going to check on my phone meanwhile, or not meanwhile. I want to actually show you a screenshot or a picture. Let's say with that. When was that? Beginning of the year, actually. Beginning of the year. Okay, I got it. No, this is not good. Let me pick another one. Oh, we are already into December. That's too much. Where is it now? Still got the Raffaello in my mouth, man. Okay, I'm just gonna take this one. I have one alpha one. Where was it now again? Okay, I got it. Guys, remember we have another $300 giveaway. Don't get off from here. Even if it might be not really much about the charts. What the hell is going on here? Okay, I got it. I think so. 1 second. So, when I moved to Dubai, actually moved to Dubai this year, I had one very special car that was my guest every single day. I've been driving around with that car, and you all know what car that is. Why is this stupid picture not loading, man? Everyone knows this here. Let me open the screen here. Guys, can you see my popular golf cart? That's what I started with in Dubai when I came here. So now when I had this golf cart, I obviously knew I needed to buy a car. Then obviously what I've done is I went for a G-Wagon because it has always been a dream of my family and myself. 1 second. Someone just asked if I can check if I can better the quality. I don't know if the live stream is not good quality. I'm sorry for that. I hope it is good enough. But yeah, I can't change it right now. I'm sorry. I'm also connected with a VPN because it does not work otherwise. So I can't change it now. Sorry. So move forward with. I had the golf cart and I was like, okay, I need to buy a car. So I went for the G-Wagon. And then I was like, okay, I actually want another one as well because I'm really enjoying it. And then I need minimum 2 cars because my family can go and I can go in the same time. We don't need to share, etc. So what happened is, in the same time as well, I have started giving in order that my C63S should come from Germany to Dubai. So what happened then is, in the same time, I've been looking as well for a car because I couldn't wait for it. It was taking long because it came with ship. I tried it with the plane first. It didn't work somehow because of, I don't fucking know, any oil and new routes or whatever of Germany. So I've done it with a ship and it takes usually longer than. So I was like, okay, I need to wait. And the time my C63 arrives here, in the same time, I'm getting a really good offer for the Euros. And then I was like, hey, yo, Mo, do you really need the Euros when the C63 comes then? I don't think so, but it's still a good offer. What should I do? So what I've done is I've texted the brother that has made the offer for me for the Euros, who's actually also the same one who sold me the G-Wagon. I said, bro, I don't really need the Euros because he wanted to sell it because he needed some cash flow and whatever. So I said, I don't really need this because my other car is coming as well, but I'm waiting for it in the other hand. I don't know. Can we do anything else? And he was like, yeah, of course. I'm renting the cars out for you and you're just going to take it whenever you want. If not, then it's just going to work for you and create another cash flow. And I was like, I think better than that. I can't deny it. I had a really good offer. It's a fucking brand new car almost. It's beautiful. So I said, okay, let's get it, rent it. I'm not going to put my heart to this car because if I rent this car out, I know it's going to probably die. Yeah, because people that are taking cars for renting, they are not taking care of it because it's not theirs and whatever. I got to accept this. He told me that. And I said, okay, all right, then I'm going to accept it. I'm not really connected to that. My C63S, for example, I wouldn't rent it out. That's just because I have a different connection to that one. Yeah. So moving forward then, yeah, and answering the Euros question. Yes, I bought it. I didn't make any big videos about it and more about the Euros. Thanks God, I'm really blessed. It just became like this. And 3 cars in front of the door, and the golf cart doesn't have any space anymore. I need to park the golf cart in front of my door because I have no space for it anymore. Yeah, blessed. And yes, I bought the Euros as well, so I have now 3 cars in Dubai. Leveling up straight from Germany, 2 cars into 3, now 4, 5. Let's go, guys. Blessed. Thank God for everything that I got. I appreciate it. So yeah, whenever you see the Euros or whenever you are in Dubai, guys, you need a Euros, you need to rent a car. Just go to, I'm going to tell you his name. Should I actually tell his name or not? Whatever, guys. Let's keep it like that. It actually went out today. I'm going to show you that now. 1 second. It actually went out today again. Yeah, as you can see in front of my door. Wait, actually, I'm going to send that in. No, it's not loading. Yeah, just here, you can see it. No, you can't. I need to share it on my screen, but I'm too lazy for that. But I'm gonna do that for you guys now. Just hang on. Hang on, guys. I'm gonna be there for you in a second. If this works out. Still loading, man. It's so bad sometimes, the internet. I don't know why. Let's go to here. I hope you all still really enjoy the live stream, even though I'm moving into more live and real life topics as well. Sometimes it's good to also be talking about these kind of things. But I just don't get why my phone is acting really slow today, just because it's not working. Whatever. I'm gonna send it in and share it with you guys once it's done. And then the other thing is that I want to share with you actually, so I'm just gonna do it straight away now as well, so we don't miss this. Yeah. I'm gonna send this one in as well, so we don't miss it, because this is what I want to show you now as well afterwards. Yeah, so the Euros is actually just out again now. It's going good. I mean, blessed, really thankful for that. But my dream Lambo that I wanted to buy, which I'm probably still gonna go for, is gonna be an SVJ, like that. A Euros is still nice. I still like the car. I still love it, to be fair. But I can't put my deep heart and connection to it, because it's not like, that spicy like an SVJ, for example. Let me show you an SVJ now. If people are here that might not have it now in their mind, how a really sick one looks like. Here. Can you see my screen, guys? Yeah. Man, look at this car. That's a car that I would like to connect with. Deep heart. I connect with you, I tell you that, brother. If you're in front of my door, how can you not connect to this kind of car? Huh? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna get something like this at some point, guys. I'm just trying to keep it low key, because I don't know where to put the cars even anymore. I have no space. If the Euros is not out rented, then it's gonna be here as well, or I'm gonna just leave it at the guy's showroom. But it's still, guys, I need more space. Thanks God. I love this, Mo. You're so honest, man. God bless you. Thank you, brother. Thanks, brother. I appreciate this. I hope more upcoming stream. Guys, we haven't finished yet. Don't give me any kind of feedbacks that sounds like we have finished yet. Yeah, I'm picking winners still, yeah? If you want to leave, then leave. The videos is not sending. I'm still waiting for it to load, guys. Wow. Start a rental business. Nah, I can't be bothered. I just got this one because he's just gonna take care of everything, and I don't have to do anything because I don't have the time for that, and it's just too much stuff to do, guys. Bro, you moved with your whole family. I have a quite really big family, to be fair. I didn't move with my entire family, but I took some of my family with me, yes. If I would take my whole family, bro, I think I would need to. I need to get maybe. Let me actually count, yeah? just like brothers, sisters, and parents, yeah, if we mean about that entire family, not cousins, yeah, I would have probably need to buy 10 houses of these what I have now. I have a big family, guys. Blessed, mashallah, alhamdulillah. Everything is good, and I'm like, okay, this video, can you fucking send in now? I've been trying to be talking about this since I should have maybe done some preparation for that live stream, guys. Let's be fair. Even though I like more freestyle, I should have maybe prepared a bit. But don't worry, don't be mad, don't be sad. What else do you have to do now on a Sunday evening at this time? Nothing else. If you're gonna say your girlfriend, tell your girlfriend to wait. It's just 2 hours, 1 hour, you're spending your time with something important. You can also speak German sometimes. I mean, of course, I know how to speak German. I speak fluent like German. But it's just, I don't want to speak German, English, and mix it all up. But just for you, brother, ja? Einen wunderschönen guten Abend wünsche ich dir. Rogo Jan 0904. Grüße nach Deutschland, mein Freund. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. Und ich hoffe, du genießt es hier gerade und du hast sehr viel mitgenommen heute. Ich hoffe, du hast nicht nur sehr viel mitgenommen, sondern du hattest auch sehr viel Spaß an dieser ganzen Geschichte hier. That was in German for you, brother, just for you. Who's from Germany and understand that? Mo, do you know Arabic? No, brother, I don't speak Arabic, unfortunately. I wish I would. Now when I'm living in Dubai even, I wish really I could speak Arabic, but the thing is I moved to Germany when I was very young. So I've just learned my mother language, which is Kurdish. And then Arabic was, unfortunately, no time left more in Iraq for that. Okay, so I wanted to share this with you guys. Okay, so of course, my internet. Of course. So the Euros again is gone. My doorstep looks like an SVJ has a spot now, guys. Hey, SVJ, you want to park there? Should we get you? Let's go. No, guys. Relax. Time is going to come. We're going to do that. It's not that I don't have the money at the moment. I have it. I could buy a few. Let me just be honestly. I'm honestly with you always. I could be real as well. But I don't want it now. It's just too much in a too short time. Let's keep it calm down right now. So yeah, the C63 parks in front of it again. It's back home and it's taking the place again. So that to the car talk, that to me and everything, and I opened it again by mistake. If you're not in the Telegram channel yet, then just make sure to get into Gold Trader Mo. Look for it, find it. Be careful, it's not scamming. And be with me. Blessed. Good evening. Love you all. Peace.